So how should you ask current supporters to consider becoming automatic monthly sustaining donors? I'm Chad Barger, and that's what we're talking about in this week's Productive Fundraising Weekly Journey. So I hope you're on board with monthly giving programs. They're a great way to raise more revenue and get increased support from your donors. On average, donors give 42% more per year if they're enrolled in an automatic monthly program than they would if they're making one or two individual gifts on their own. So clearly, the more donors we can get in our monthly sustaining programs, the better. But how do we do that? Now, there's all kinds of tactics. You can send a separate mailing, ask them to do that. You can do envelope inserts. What have I found works the best? A simple request, a personal request. It's the same thing with major gifts. What's the most effective way? It's a personal request. Person to person, not generic mass communication. So how do we do that? I like to do an email. A few months after things have passed, we've kind of reported on impact. They feel good about their donation. I have a template that I use, and I reach out and I simply say, thank you so much for your support. You've had a huge impact. One of the biggest problems we have is that we have to take time away from pursuing our programs and changing lives to raise dollars. And, if we didn't have to do that, we could do even more. One of the ways some of our donors help us is by enrolling in our automatic recurring giving program. It usually has a fun name, whatever you call it at your organization. And when you enroll in this, we don't have to take the time away from programs to raise dollars. And it's also convenient for you as well, with not having to take the time to write a check, send in the mail. And it really makes communication fun from us because you're never being solicited, you're simply learning about the impact of your support. So that's the gist of my template. I use it and send that out one-on-one. The link is right in there to enroll, and I usually get some great response. Even if they're not gonna enroll, they really appreciate the opportunity and the effort because it's personal. They can tell it's not mass communication, and they appreciate that we're taking the time to reach out to them. What's this week's free resource? Of course, it's a template. You get our free template on the exact email I just went through. Give that a download, tweak it for your organization, and give it a shot. So that is this week's instantly actionable quick tip, is download that, customize it for your shop, send it out as a test for one or two donors, see what kind of response you get. See if that's something you want to implement long-term in your shop. Thanks a lot, everybody. Happy fundraising.